6:33 on your Wednesday morning. Big life events include things like getting to drive for the first time, moving out of your mom and dad's house, getting a job. Those are all those kind of landmarks as you move through life.
Sure, but for some, those big milestones come with extra challenges. And this To America's report, KSHB 41 News reporter Jordan Betts shows us the hurdles faced by adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities in our area.
Rachel Mast has a goal.
Having a pink house would be a great opportunity, or a pink apartment.
But right now, she has to wait. The 23-year-old lives with her parents while she works part-time as a greeter at a local hospital.
The best part of my job is to be with other people and actually, of course, everybody see my smiling face.
But working and living by herself comes with two problems. Problem number one, transportation, as she can't drive by herself.
We've tried many different things. A couple of the different things we've tried, one, they left her and didn't pick her up 3 times from a job she was at, so I had to go pick her up. Well, what if I had not been available?
They are lucky as her mom's schedule is flexible.
My parents have been taking me, and I'm very grateful about that. I'm very thankful for my parents that take me to work.
The Masts are trying out Ride KC, which other organizations like Johnson County Developmental Supports use.
Transportation can be really cumbersome for people who do not drive or people who do not have a primary personal mode of transportation. So that's why we work with Ride KC and work with them so consistently.
Problem number two, affordable housing.
Finding affordable housing in Johnson County is really difficult. If you add a disability on top of that, where there's already a higher barrier to getting independent living and being able to live independently, you're going to see that there's not a lot of opportunities for accessible housing. There's not a lot of opportunities for affordable accessible housing.
JCDS helps adults with developmental disabilities every day, from transportation to finding a job. For the housing issue, there is one solution they have found.
The Friends of JCDS is a nonprofit that provides housing and other support for the individuals served by JCDS. They currently own 21 homes, and what they do is they buy or build and rehab homes to make them accessible and affordable.
But the demand for these homes in Johnson County far exceeds the supply, so many people with developmental disabilities will have to continue to live at home.
For Rachel, she is okay with that. And why? Because she knows one day she'll get that pink house.
We want her to be able to live on her own. Whatever that looks like, if that's a house, if that's an apartment, she wants to be independent, and she wants to be just like her other friends that are 23 years old.
Now, Rachel's mom did emphasize that she wants Rachel to live with people like you and I. She can't live with people that are just like herself, but she wants to be just like anyone else, and she does have those rights, and I do hope she gets that pink apartment or that pink house someday. Guys.
What a great story. Jordan, Rachel and her mom actually do some outreach to try and educate people, the same thing you're doing there in your story, as well as try and make changes to help adults. Tell us about those efforts and what those look like when they do that.
Yeah, Rachel and her mom have gone so far to talk to politicians about ways they can fix, those two topics that I talked about, transportation as well as housing. They also go to groups to talk about what it's like to live with someone who does have Down syndrome, but Rachel emphasizes, she loves her life and she wants people to see how much she does love that, and she gives that to the community, and she was such an inspiring person, and so are her parents. What a really important conversation, Jordan. Thank you very much. Our To America series focuses on the many different sides of our country, the America you know and the one you might not. We go in depth on why issues exist and the efforts to find solutions, and you can find more of our stories online at kshb.com.